All right, what is up? Welcome to the Daily Dose presented by ProphetX. I'll be honest with you, tonight kind of sucks. It's a little bit light, but we're going to be fine. We'll get through it. But I mean, there's literally one NBA game and one NFL game. I mean, that's brutal. That's tough. It would be cool if the NFL game, what's up, Kucher, was like a good game or something. But I don't know. The Raiders Broncos is that was good when I was a kid. And I mean, I'm sure there were years, since I was a kid that they were, but man, it's not what it was. I mean, we can talk all day about whether Geno's good or, Bo Nix is good, but I don't know. I don't really see this game as great. But here's the thing. Here's what we can do to make it great. We can just get some action on it. All right. Where we're at right now is ProphetX. That's what you're looking at. That's the interface you're looking at. This is the desktop version, obviously. There's also a mobile app. It looks and feels just like a sports book. I mean, every single market is right there. You click on it and the plays come up. It is legitimately looks just like a sports book. The thing is, it's not. It is an exchange, which is just as good of a sports book, except better, because an exchange means we're playing against each other. It's peer-to-peer. So there's no house. Like, it's not us against the house. It's us against each other, which is best for us as the player. We don't want to play against the house. The house is literally an algorithm that's designed to take your cash. That is 100% what, dude, Kucher, I don't understand when being bald was a bad thing. Yeah, like they're killing me online for that. The kids, they're mean, bro. Like they get mean on Twitter. Instagram and TikTok is just as bad too. Like they say the meanest things, but it's fine. Whatever. I'll be honest with you. I like being bald. I've been bald since I was like 22 years old. I remember when it happened. I started losing my hair like super early. Like I was like ridiculously early to like lose hair, Think about like you're like a 23-year-old and like you're losing your hair. So I was just like, you know what? Whatever. I was bald in high school. So I was like, dude, I've done this before. You know what I'm saying? I'm battle tested. So one day I just shaved my head. I was like, dude, if I'm not giving it to you like a couple pieces of hair at a time, like you can have all of it. All right. Now what? I was like, your move, Mother Nature. And there was nothing she could do about it. Like she was just like, all right, well, shit. Like I don't know what to tell this guy. Like there's nothing more we can take from him. So it kind of worked out for me. I don't know. But yeah, no, being bald's fine, dude. Anyways, I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, ProphetX. Here's what I want you to do. Here's one very good reason why we should be using the exchanges, okay? ProphetX. Check this out. So passing yards tonight, Geno Smith, 215 at FanDuel, 215.5 at ESPN, 215.5 at Caesars, 214.5 at DraftKings. We got 212.5, and we have it even money here at ProphetX. There's only $30 of liquidity, so I'll let you guys have that. I'm not going to take it. There's no point in me telling you about a play and then taking the liquidity. All right. There's $30 of liquidity, so you can play this for $30. My point is 212.5 at even money is way better than you can get somewhere else. So why the hell wouldn't we play it here? And that's what happens all the time on Prophet, all the time on these exchanges. You'll look across the market at the sports books and you'll see a line and a price, and then you'll look at the exchange and you'll see the same line for like a ridiculously better price. In this case, we got a better line and a better price. And why that's important is we do this every single day. We're not just random dudes, regular jamokes, right? We're not just, all right, hey, we're going to play this tonight because there's a football game. We're in here every day. We're soldiers. Let's be honest with ourselves. We're soldiers, all right? We're fighting this battle every single day. All right. Well, guess what? Price in line over time, that matters so much. It almost matters more than who we play, like what the play actually is. So what I mean by that is if you were to trade out the best line and price for every move you've ever made and just swapped it out for the best price at the time, you would be shocked. Like if you're a guy or a girl who's been giving your cash away to the books, you might be a profitable player if you just got the better price. Like there's a really good chance that's true. Like I'm dead serious when I say that. That's a very good chance it's true. You can't. What happens in tonight when Geno throws for 213 yards? Anyone who played it at DraftKings, Caesars, FanDuel, they all lost. Okay, like they all lost. All right. Now, I know what you're thinking. Slop, it's literally a yard. Like if he lands on 1 yard. Well, guess what? Here's the thing. How about this? He throws for 220. We all win. Well, guess what? We win more because we're betting. We're playing even money here. You only win like $90 on 100 at DK. You only win like $80 on 100 at Caesars at 215 minus 121. At 215 minus 112 at FanDuel, you only win like $90, $89. Whereas we'd win 100. So no matter what, you know what I'm saying, we're better off. It's just math. You know what I mean? So, anyways, that's why you want ProphetX. You want as many outs as possible. That's why you want the exchanges because more money's better. All right, like we're not Nostradamus. You know what I'm saying? We're not the best players in the world, so we can't really afford to just go willy-nilly and take bad lines all the time, always, or bad prices. We have to pay attention to that. And the best way to do it is just to know, just to be aware. Like I have Juice Reel up, and so many times, like I won't even look at the books anymore. I just open Juice Reel, and more times than not, it's that ProphetX, the best line, because all you're looking for is the best line. So you'll open it up, boom. You're like, all right, cool. I like Geno, 212.5. Guess what? ProphetX, that's the best line, best price. So that's one. And then two, I already got. I've got Brock Bowers over 68.5 receiving yards minus 112. I took that earlier, so we'll look at what it is now. We just navigate over to receiving yards. I mean, this is literally looks just like a sports book. Jack Beck is another one. If you guys want to get kind of dirty tonight, Jack Beck feels like he'd be a fun guy to have 25 plus. That's all I'm saying. We can only get, I mean, I guess we could put in an order for 15.5, but 14.5 minus 112. But anyways, we're looking for Brock Bowers. I think Bowers goes off. I think there's nothing they can do about him. Yep, minus 111 is still there. There's still a lot of liquidity too. So that's our second pick. Over 68.5. Dude, this guy baptized the Jaguars last week. And for anybody saying, oh, yeah, they'll just cover him, the Broncos will. Yeah, the Jaguars knew what was coming. Like, the guy was targeted 13 times. Like, the guy was literally targeted 13 times. Like, he scored 3 touchdowns. They knew on the second touchdown that, hey, this guy, we have to stop him. We have to keep a hat on him. Guess what they couldn't do? They couldn't cover him. That's the thing. I don't think Denver can. I think that they're going to be in deep trouble without Surtain. I think that defense is much different without them. And I think Geno is much different with Bowers. So this could be a thing. This could be like he's going to be a problem. I don't think 70 yards. I really need 69 yards. I don't think that that's going to be an issue. I'm pretty sure we're going to see him get that pretty early in this game. I just hope the Raiders give up points to the Broncos. We need the Broncos to score a little bit. I don't have the most faith in Bo Nix. So hopefully they can play with a lead and the Raiders can play behind them. But if the Raiders win this game, guess what? It's because Geno threw the ball and Bowers caught it. Also, too, we're going to need a third pick, because we have a minus 111 and we have an even money. So third one, we want to profit out this game. I mean, we don't have to, but how about Jack Beck? We'll take him. Minus 112, over 14.5 yards. Everybody and their brother is calling for this guy to step up since Myers got hurt. So that's one. If you don't think he's going to step up, don't worry about it. You're in luck because his number's 14 and a half receiving yards. That's literally one catch. So like him stepping up is going for 20 yards. That's nothing. That literally can happen on one play, and you wouldn't even like you would forget about it by the end of the game. You know what I mean? It's like kind of a ho hum thing. Like Jack Beck caught a ball for 20 yards. Well, guess what? We won if that happens. Looking across the market for him, yeah, 14 and a half here, minus 112. There are some better 13 and a halves, but I'll tell you right now, it's 12 and a half. Hang on, wait a second. Yeah, if you want, you can put an order in for 13 and a half. I think this guy has a night, to be honest with you. He feels more like a lotto guy. But I mean, if you have access to books, 13 and a half is widely available. So I definitely take it there. If you are in a prison state that does not allow sports betting, ProphetX is probably legal there. So if I were you, just in the next tweet down, if you're watching on Twitter, there's a link. Just click the link, use promo code Slop. They will roll out the red carpet for you. All right. They're going to know you're legit if you use that promo code. So do that. You get a purchase match up to like literally 20% up to like $500. So they'll give you a free $100. Anyways, if you can't play this straight at a book, then I would play it right here at 14 and a half. Like, that's still fine. It's 1 yard in this situation. I think it kind of works. He does feel like a lotto play, meaning like you would just kind of go 25. If you think he's going to get this, you know what I mean? Oh, there's 13 and a half just became available. So we would go 13 and a half minus 114. Let me see what we got. Wow. So looking at every book across the planet, they all just went to 14 and a half just now. That is bananas. And we've got 13 and a half minus 114. So we take it here now because not only because it's a better move, but at the same time, like if you're in a prison state, you kind of have to. Well, if you're in a prison state, it doesn't matter now. You're not going to have to get screwed and have to take one extra yard. 13 and a half. I don't know what just happened. I'm looking at Juice Reel. The whole market is at 14 and a half now. So we have a better number and price. Fanatics is up to 15 and a half. I don't know what just happened, though. Somebody knows something, I think. All right. Maybe the books are watching the stream, Kucher. But not only did we get a better number, the number went up at other places, which is super, super weird. Anyways, we're on the right side of it no matter what just happened. So, all right. So that'll do it. I mean, dude, I wish we had some NBA. I'm not going to go through the NBA. There's one game. Nobody's playing for the Clippers. Feels like one of those games. I don't know. Like, if it just feels like one of those games where you're going to see a ton of Clippers make up for those excess minutes and usage that Kawhi and Harden leave. So nobody's really going to benefit. I mean, maybe. But like Chris Paul, his assists, if you look, they're way up, and the guy might play 20 minutes. He could play 35 minutes and crush his assists. But there is seriously a range of outcomes where, like, you know, 20 minutes and he doesn't really do anything is in play. So I'm just going to skip that game. Football game's fine. We'll be ready to go tomorrow for NBA. So you'll definitely can join us then. Tonight, Brock Bowers over 68 and a half receiving yards, minus 111. Jack Beck over 13 and a half receiving yards, minus 114. Geno Smith over 212 passing yards, even money. All right, so that's going to do it tonight. Guys, have a great night. Enjoy yourself. Don't do anything stupid. Download ProphetX. Just get ProphetX right now. Just go get it. You're going to need it. And anytime you want to make a move, let's say you're a DraftKings guy or a FanDuel guy or a Caesars guy, whatever kind of guy or girl you are, before you lock in your move at one of those books, I want you to open ProphetX and look and see what they have. you're going to be shocked at how many times they not only have a better number than what you're getting at a book, they also have a better price, which we just saw it happen with Gino. Literally just saw it happen. Like the books are out there with 215 and a half at like minus 120, and we're getting 212 and a half at even money. If you're playing it at a book, knowing that you could do that at ProphetX, then like you can't be serious. Like that's ridiculous. It doesn't make sense. So for that reason, get ProphetX, check it out. Use promo code SLOP, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.